Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I tried to salvage this epoxy. So what I did was I came back again and I decided to mix up another batch. If you take a look, you can see where for some reason it wants to explode. And this is part B. This is not part A, it's part B that keeps doing that, which we know is the hardener. And so you'll see that I went on and transferred it over to a larger cup so I can try to see if I can salvage this. And so this is a fast set, so I'm going to have to make it pretty quick. As I told you in the last video, this had been sitting for about 5.5 months, close to, yeah, about 5 months or so, because we moved from one side of the country to the other. And so I didn't realize that this particular brand would not travel well and be stored well. Typically, it is stored in my craft room, which had really low humidity, so I never had any issues with it. The Michaels brand, actually, I have a very little left, and it's actually doing fine, but I don't have enough to make a cup. So you see me here trying to salvage this cup by applying the epoxy. It didn't get hot like epoxy does. When A and B combines together, it should get extremely hot. It did not, but it became very thick. And I will tell you, this is not my first time using this brand. I've used it in the past. And had no issues with the fast set. This is actually my second bottle. And so I'm going to reach out to the vendor tomorrow to have a conversation, or should say the manufacturer, to have a conversation to find out why this happened. Now, I do have two other brands of epoxy, and neither one of them did this. So I'm not sure if it's because it's a fast set versus the other two brands that I have a little bit left of are not fast sets. They're just the regular A and B as well. And as you can see, I did a pretty good job in getting it on there. For some reason, it left like a milky texture, and but it still was able to go on pretty smooth, although it looks a little thick and milky at times. Here you can see I was trying to put some on the other cup, but it got extremely too thick, and that's why you see the plastic moving back and forth, because it just would not go on smoothly. And so what I'm going to do is, with this cup, I'm actually going to show you in another video what I did. And don't know if my experiment is going to work, because I am experienced when it comes to epoxies. However, I'm going to show you that I still try to salvage that cup as well. So here you see me go ahead and put on my glitter. Now, this is the blend that I brought from a vendor on Etsy. She has since closed her shop. She actually just closed this past November. I don't remember the name of it, but unfortunately you wouldn't be able to purchase it anyway. The reason why it's in this bottle is because I brought a big bag of hers, and I'm glad I did, because she's closed, and I really love this blend. It has blues, purples, and a little bit of pinks in here. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a peekaboo method with this mug, as well as the white cup that you see. And so I was able to get a smooth coat on there. You'll see me putting a few patches that was missed when I was spreading it because of how thick it is, but I was able to salvage this cup. I am really happy with the way that this one turned out. I'm not going to use the epoxy anymore. I'm going to, just keep it to the side and see what the vendors say, or if there's a way of salvaging it, or if I just need to throw it away. This epoxy was a little expensive, so it's a little heartbreaking, but I did purchase this epoxy right before my husband and I moved across the country. It was something we were unaware that was going to happen. It happened so quickly, so it's no one's fault. But I will again show you in another video what I did with the other cup. Here I'm taking off the arm because I like my bottoms to be glittered. I know there are some people who do not, but I do like for my bottoms to be glittered. So you will see me taking the arm off to make sure I get a nice, good, even coat. And I was able to do that, and I'm very happy with how that turned out as well. Look at that shine on there. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. I've used this glitter 2 times before on other projects, which I never even got a chance to even put them up online because they were brought by someone from my job. But this is going to be a Valentine's Day peekaboo cup, so I will be using vinyl on this cup instead of a water slide. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.